Hi, today we're going to talk about the virtual campus, the future of education. As you all know, AI is really making a difference. According to World Economic Forum, 75% of the workforce needs to be ramped up by 2027. EON is a leader in spatial artificial intelligence. We have been around for 25 years. We are currently having the world's largest library for extended virtual reality and have a presence in more than 100 countries with more than 45 million viewers in presence right now. We are focusing on knowledge transfer. We believe knowledge is a human right, and our mission is to make knowledge available, accessible, and affordable for everybody. Now, what's the value proposition with this technology? Rather than me talking about it, I would like to let PwC give us a quick update.
We have conducted a study on virtual reality learning. We found learners in VR required less time to learn. They had higher emotional connection to the content, higher confidence, and were less distracted during the training.
These facts are very impressive, but when we started looking at this from a user perspective, we realized that there were a lot of obstacles that impeded people to use this in volume. And we addressed all those issues in the past. We developed what we today call the basic XR products. And let me highlight a little bit what those products do. First of all, they solve some issues like the lack of hardware. We used to have just headsets enabled to do this, and there's not many headsets out there. But there are about 7 billion smartphones and other devices, tablets, which we support. We combine the ability to do this in extended reality, virtual reality, and augmented reality agnostically, so you can develop in one and the other. We made the creation process extremely simple, so we call it KISS. Everybody keep it simple. Everybody can do it. And we also created this very vast library consisting of literally millions of objects, which we are now expanding even further. So that was a good start. The next step in this process was to develop a Merged XR. Merged XR helps you to create a digital twin, and this digital twin enables you to have contextual learning in the physical environment, not in the virtual alone. Then we developed spatial meetings. Spatial meetings allows you to be in a collaborative environment between different locations. And by looking at this, you can have environments that you can visit often, like archaeological sites, labs, or very expensive facilities, and you can do this with different locations. Finally, we also released something we call Metaverse Builder that enables you to build entire worlds, and that comes along with EON Interact, which allows you to inject knowledge and interaction in the physical environment. So that was the base. With the arrival of AI, we took one step further, not only to make it easy, but also to make it semi-automatic or even automatic by guiding you through an avatar. And we call it AI Assistant, and this friendly avatar can talk with you. You can ask him anything or her, and she will create these environments, guide you, assist you in this virtual world, as well as showing you and telling you about anything you want to know. This can be done generically, or it can be done on your own material. So on a Friday afternoon, you can take all your PDFs about your products or your lessons, and in less than 20-30 minutes, AI will learn everything about that. And then you can start having an avatar that builds these environments based on your own curriculum. So it takes you from paper.
IT Spatial AI Curriculum. Demonstration of spatial AI learning using customer-specific curriculum.
So basically you start on a Friday with paper, and by Wednesday you converted the robotics courses to real 3D environment. And this is all done through the power of what we call AI Ready. Now, this is not limited only to the virtual world. We can actually identify and guide you and assist you in the physical world, and we can do that with something we call IntelliScan, where the avatar actually recognizes everything that's in your room and can help you, guide you, and assist you in the physical space. This is not either limited to physical hard skills, but this also encompasses what we call soft skills, so business, human resources, etc., where you can first learn about the procedure, in this case, let's say, hospitality environment, and then you are able to select a scenario, in this case, and an avatar, and engage in a one-on-one live session where you train your skills for those specific tasks. So in this case,
luxury seeker who values comfort and premium experiences. I'm interested in booking a high-end hotel room. Can you recommend any options?
We have a junior suite for 150 per night.
Okay, so there's a conversation here. In this case, we train on hospitality, but it could have been anything else. Once you completed this session, the next thing that happens is that AI will assess you based on every move you make, every step you take in this session. Let's have a listen.
You did well in providing options and confirming the price upon the customer's request for a more luxurious suite. However, there were areas for improvement.
So that's an example of a session. So now we are then putting this all together, the basic tool, the spatial AI products, under the umbrella of Virtual Campus. Let's listen in.
EON has unveiled a groundbreaking product named the Virtual Campus, allowing academic institutions to digitally recreate their campuses. This innovative approach empowers various departments, from biology to business administration, to integrate AI avatars specifically trained on their unique curricula. Through this, institutions can provide immersive, experiential learning using extended reality.
So there's a whole video about this and the feature and how this works, what exactly you get in such a curriculum. Let's listen in.
Technical step-by-step narration for Virtual Campus Walkthrough. 1. Curriculum training with EON Train AI. Step 1. Access the EON Train AI module. Step 2. Upload your academic-specific curriculum tailored for mechatronics. Step 3. Activate Train AI. This initiates the training process, whereby the AI avatar learns from the uploaded curriculum modules. 2. Generation of EON Air Eddy Knowledge Portal.
Okay, so rather than listening to all that, I was thinking that we can do a quick demo for you right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my phone, and I'm going to go to EON, the standard product, and then we're going to go out from the existing lesson, and then we're going to start a fresh lesson. In fact, let me just start from the beginning so we have the whole thing. Now, there are a number of things you can do in EON. You can create, you can explore the physical world, you can go to the library, or you can chat.
Would you like to create with guided assistance? Explore the physical world with it.
So I gotta go for create.
Choose an AI persona to shape the tone and style of the content we will generate for you.
I'm gonna select.
Please locate a flat. Please select a topic from the following segments. If you choose custom, you have the option to specify your own topic using your voice or keyboard.
Okay, so I'm selecting here things while they are created in live.
You've selected the topic medical procedure.
So now I went for medical procedures. Let's listen in.
Medical procedures and techniques are methods used to diagnose, treat, and prevent diseases and medical conditions.
Everything you see is created fresh.
One fun fact about medical procedures and techniques in allied health sciences is that acupuncture, a traditional Chinese medicine practice, is now being used in Western medicine to treat various conditions such as chronic pain, migraines, and nausea.
And I can stop this at any point and move to the
Here is a
3D.
video related to medical procedures and technique.
One fun fact.
So I will skip that and go.
Select keywords to search for a 3D model or image.
And I'm moving into
A 3D object allows us to explore this subject further.
So I'm going from 2D knowledge portals, which we see now, to 3D environment.
Select to explain about the parts or show the process.
And I'm gonna now enter this room.
This is a quick demonstration for the procedure of medical procedures and techniques. Step 1. Perform diagnostic tests to assess the patient's condition. Step 2. Prescribe appropriate.
And I'm gonna stop that.
Here are some additional activities you can do. Add more objects, assessments, and annotations. Try out some quizzes or chat with the AI to explore the subject further.
So you can see I can do a lot of things. I can also take control myself over this by, for example, adding ventilator, adding objects that are not in the environment currently that I want to add. I can also make a 3D recording about this specific ventilator. So I'll create it. Hello, we're going to talk about this ventilator today, and I will show you how to disassemble it and also how to look at the various parts transparently or in the normal mode. So this, every move I make, it's recorded, and an avatar that represents me. Hello, we're going to talk about this ventilator today, and I will show you how to disassemble it and also how to look at the various parts transparently or in the normal mode. So this, every move I... Meanwhile, also the quiz was constructed about ventilation, the identification of parts, the location. So the whole assessment process was done for us automatically. I can also do things like interaction building. So let's say I'm selecting, for example, a fire element, or I can do other things. Now, once I've done that, I can save it privately or publicly. So in this case, if I save it privately, you'll see it here. And once I've done that, I have the ability to either start a meeting and invite people to this hospital room, and they will be able to appear as avatars. I'm able to send this to my student, and she will get the lesson here. And now...
Hi. You're in play mode for medical procedures and techniques.
And then
I'm your AI guide. You can ask me anything. What is a ventilator?
I can get also assessment. I can exit here, and you will see in the statistics that someone has logged in. That was me. I was there for 22 seconds. I had one simple question which I did write on, but also the AI does a lot of other heavy lifting meanwhile. So if I go back here, there's something called AI report, and this is a report that it summarizes everything I did during creation. It also highlights the basics that I need to know about that topic, including text, video, 3D, immersion, environment, etc. So this is a solution. The same way that I've done this, you can also use this for other things like guiding you in real life, which in the interest of your time, I will spare you from now. EON has also launched something we call Virtual Campus course materials. And what it is, here you can see the Virtual Campus, and it contains a number of things. It contains university courses, and if I take a course here, let's go to School of Engineering, and I go for robotics, you can see the things that I mentioned there: knowledge portal, 3D model integration, annotation, assessment generation, skill simulators. So this is all for hard skills. There's also soft skills. So if we pick here corporate sales and marketing, you can see here how you do sales with funnel, branding, pricing strategy. Also how you train yourself, and you can select various persona like a marketing specialist or a launch manager. And you can select also your scenarios, like new product in a saturated market, or potential high-value customers. And then based on this, you can also get assessment. And this goes for many different topics. So this is just universities, but we are not limiting ourselves to universities. We have a comprehensive course also for technical vocational training, which contains really literally hundreds of courses, as you can see here. We do the same for many other areas like K-12, and even we are working now with custom solutions. So I have here custom academic courses, and this we can do in collaboration with various academic institutions. So we, as a sample here, I'm using Val University of Technology, one of our customers, and you can see here the customized courses based on their own needs, and that's very important. Okay, so we are launching the virtual campus. Next year, we're also looking at the virtual enterprise, which will allow you then to take the skills that you gain and apply them, for example, in the area of mechanical engineering or in the area of defense. So those are things that are coming out as we move forward. Now, some people ask, okay, so can I see more examples? What's the difference between my paper the way I do online training? And here are some examples. Here's an example from mechatronics, and you can see the knowledge portal. You can see here the TD integration, and you can see the interaction. Here you see a similar solution, but for mineralogy. So this is studying minerals. You have access to literally hundreds of different minerals. Here you see surgical techniques.
Robotics,
and you can see that we are in a surgical room for that purpose, and we can also conduct a procedure that the skill simulator is generating. Here you can see supply chain management with all that entails in terms of interaction and guidance in that process. And finally, a chemistry lab. And in this chemistry lab, you can actually conduct real laboratory tests, not only be assessed, but also describe.
dispenser, allowing researchers to access necessary tools easily. Napkins.
Yeah, so this is a description of the lab before we go to the procedure, actually. So this is on, this can grow to many different areas, from forensic science to mineralogy to supply chain to astronomical activities. But we are not limited to that. We can also enter into the realm of travel and tourism or edutainment. So this is ability to, it's created for the Mayan pyramids.
Mingled with the ghastly remains of human sacrifices, tales of ritualistic fervor.
This is Terracotta Army.
Beneath the ancient soils of Xi'an, his
1,000 years. At what
Would eventually become the mausoleum of
This is Stonehenge. Chichen Itza.
and lavish plazas.
Giza Pyramid. And also the tomb of Tutankhamun. Angkor Wat.
faded into the stone once more.
Easter Island.
Horizon.
Petra. Or Machu Picchu. Obviously, our library is endless in this, but it also stretches to companies. So if you're a manufacturing company and you want to use this in that context, we have solutions for that. If you are in the energy sector, working with companies like Aramco, we have solutions for that. If you are in aircrafts, you can actually use our technology inside the aircraft. If you work with hospitals, which we do,
am the chief of cardiology.
this is
did it
used
live,
for patient education.
and it was so cool because.
And tourism, you can have your own personal guide that takes you through a tour in Pisa. Or if you work with security and safety, to have a security safety scenario. So those are just some examples. What are the benefits with this? The benefits are simple. This really translates in transformed education. Students learn faster, retain information longer, make better decisions. We've seen significant improvements that correlate with what PricewaterhouseCoopers have said. And this is not limited to just transforming education, but increasing the quality. So we've seen that retention, satisfaction, and engagement is increasing, whether it's United States or whether it's in Honduras, South Africa, across the board. And that increased satisfaction leads to student enrollment increase, which translates to better budget and return on investment. Now, I would say every academic institution I've been in touch with wants to build their own IP digital assets. Everything you create in our environment is owned by you, and there's a significant return on investment by monetizing this and adding to the courses that we have. We have a marketplace with 45 million users. Now, who's using this today? There are literally hundreds of users that you can listen in.
Hello, my name is Cosmin Gregoris, and I am an assistant professor.
And you can listen to those here. You can see there's professors and rectors from Italy, from places like Costa Rica, Canada, and across the world, from Indonesia to United States, etc. Okay, I just turned that off. So now with that said, let's move on to how does this work practically. So academic institution and partners are working with EON. We have recently added more 83 different locations across the world. And what they receive from us is a full package, a turnkey solution consisting of infrastructure, all the platform, the hardware. Most of the hardware is already existing, but some hardware is added, and know-how and resources. The infrastructure is that we support, we use with today Amazon Web Services, cloud infrastructure. We also support infrastructure integrated with Microsoft, HoloLens, Meta, Apple, ARKit, Magic Leap, and 31 other partners. We also include the know-how and resources, which includes the ability to transfer the know-how to you, to certify all the students, certify all the teachers, have an LMS integration, etc. For that purpose, we have a whole team we call the customer success team that does what we refer to as a 9-step implementation plan, which assures that from the moment you enter in this partnership, you can do a campus-wide rollout. An example of a campus-wide rollout is here. We started in April 20th with 1,000 students. Within 2 months, we reached 16,000 students. Within that period of time, more than 53,000 experiences were created using our technology from areas such as management, informatics, law, 18 different areas, psychology, dental technicians, energy, engineering, etc. With that said, now let me share some use cases from you. So here's a use case from Malaysia. In this use case, they have, I think, a 97%
the best part is the EONs
employability of students that have undergone this training. And we graduated initially 4,395. I have a similar application here in Thailand. And this is the mayor of Thailand that describes it. Let's listen in.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for inviting me to speak at the prestigious EON experience, practical, affordable, that all parties involved in the project.
Yeah, we don't have time. I'm happy to share this with you, but the mayor has a wonderful speech here describing how 11,000 students have deployed this across the board. So we have all the schools in that town that are using this technology for the benefit. Another example is from Kuwait with 50,000 students, but there are numerous examples from across the world. Now, how is pricing working? We have a simple pricing strategy. It's $36 per user a month per product. Our focus, though, initially is to show the efficacy of this, of doing campus-wide rollouts. So we have a special grant to open the market where we cover more than 99.2% of the cost that you can utilize if you are willing to apply for a grant in the campus-wide rollout context. And here are the various options. So if you have, let's say you are a university with 5,000 students, this is a grant that will be perfect for you. And there's a whole application and format how that works. I do encourage you, if you're interested, to apply. It's an online application. There are very important to note that there are no financial obligations or liabilities with the application. If you apply, the way it works is that you will then get an approval, and so after this introduction meeting you can do an online application. Here's the online application itself that you can submit. It takes literally 15 minutes to apply. Most of the questions are multi-option questions that you can answer fast, and then once you apply and if you get approved, you have a certificate that's valid for several weeks for you to validate everything and to decide whether you want to take advantage of this offer or not. So in essence, that's it. Now, what is return on investment looking like? If you are in a country that charges for education, not everybody does, what we've seen is that you can easily increase the number of students, and you can easily increase even the fees if you have online education or hands-on education. And obviously this vary depending on if you are in a high-income country or middle-income country like let's say China, or a low-income country like India. But overall, you can see that revenue in investment varies between $20 to $123 million, depending which type of country you're coming from, for average 5,000 students over a period of 5 years. So not only is this changing education, but it also ensures a sustainable development of your academic institution. On that note, I thank you. I really encourage you to join. If you have more information, you're welcome to contact me at Dan@EON Reality. You have also my mobile, or reach out through our contact page on EON Reality. Welcome to the future. Thank you.